Hey everybody, my name is Paul Leston Jr., aka Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BoyGreen25. Make sure you like the video, hit subscribe down below for more spectacular New York Jets content. And once again, we're here. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to all of you. Of course, we wish the Jets were in it, but maybe they could begin it sooner rather than later if they make some moves at the quarterback position. Let's get into more quarterback buzz, rumors, and all kinds of things coming in. And a new one coming from NFL.com, a joint report from Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero on the Aaron Rodgers decision. Now, before I even reveal this report, Aaron Rodgers joined the Pat McAfee show earlier this week and went on about this darkness retreat where apparently he is going to go into this enclosed house that's completely dark, no sounds, no nothing. And he's going to be there for 4 straight days with a little food slot in the door so he can survive and live. And then after he emerges from this experience, he's supposed to have some clarity. Now, the problem was when Aaron Rodgers joined the Pat McAfee show and revealed this, he said that he would do this retreat in a couple of weeks. Now, in a couple of weeks isn't great news because, of course, in a couple of weeks, a lot of these decisions are going to be made, like Derek Carr and others for that matter. So, a couple of weeks, that's a lot of time, especially with the league year right around the corner. However, according to this new report from Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero on NFL.com, on Monday, Aaron Rodgers will walk into the darkness to begin this 4-day stay. That's massive news because, first off, that means it's going to be happening right after the Super Bowl. Now, he said it would happen post Super Bowl, but in a couple of weeks. So we didn't know that it was going to be immediately this week. So, in other words, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when he emerges from this 4-day adventure, which means he should see the light of day on Friday, he believes, Rodgers, that he will have clarity on his future. Whether he's going to retire. I don't think he's going to retire, but you know what? He said that's a realistic option. So whether he contemplates retirement, whether he wants to come back with the Packers, or he wants to come back and play for a new team, he will decide that at the earliest on Friday. So later this upcoming week, or at the earliest the next week, which is early in the new week. So that could be decided. So finally, after all the weeks of speculation and questions, it seems like we may be finally getting an answer to all of this with the Green Bay Packers situation. Now, I can't just give you guys that. We have a couple other nuggets to get to. How about a brand new Aaron Rodgers Jets trade? You guys can check it out and follow along with the link down below. But there is a new proposed trade that, quite frankly, is the first of its kind that I've seen. It's from Alex Ballantyne of Bleacher Report, and he created 6 trade ideas to, quote, create the next Super Bowl contender. And the one between the Jets and the Packers for Aaron Rodgers is absolutely fascinating. Here would be the deal. The Jets get Aaron Rodgers, of course. They get Aaron Rodgers. The Packers would receive a 2023 second round pick, that's number 44 overall, a 2023 fourth round pick, number 113 overall, and a 2025 conditional second round pick that would become a first if Aaron Rodgers plays in 2024. Again, a 2025 conditional second round pick. So not this year's draft, not next year's draft, a third year's draft out. And that would become a first if he plays in 2024. That would be the condition because, of course, that is the deal that makes the most sense. Conditional based picks, because we don't know how long Aaron Rodgers is going to play. He's 39 years of age. Is he only going to play 1 year? Is he going to play 2? Is he going to play 3? How many do we know he's going to play? And wouldn't that, in theory, limit the potential, package for Aaron Rodgers? Because why would someone give up a lot of picks for a short period of time? So this is a deal from Alex that makes sense. Guys, feel free to react in the comments whether you think that's good. The problem is while that sounds great on paper, and I'd love it, and again, the trade proposal is down below, what if a bidding war ensues? The 2 teams that were once again mentioned in the NFL.com report are the New York Jets, yours truly, and the Las Vegas Raiders. And what if, the conditional picks make sense on paper, but what if the 2 teams go, F this, we want Aaron Rodgers, and then they start going back and forth, and then the price starts getting crazy. Maybe conditional picks may not even happen in all of this. So that's something obviously to factor in as well. But that would be a preferable deal, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Again, to get Aaron Rodgers. There's one more bit of news that I want to get to here because we've explored some different possibilities. Like, what if the Jets miss out on this guy or this guy or this guy? Like, what's going to happen? And there's a weird nugget why I believe the Jets are actually going to land that big fish. let's get our aluminum foil and wrap it around our heads for a second because I want to raise some interesting questions. First off, I'm going to throw it up on the screen. We won't have to play the clip, but I'll read you some of the verbatim, quotes from it. And you guys can feel free to play the clip yourselves. Again, it's a healthy reminder to make sure you always follow me on Twitter at BoyGreen25, baby. We always give you all the juice. And that's for sure, and all the smoke. But here it is. Ian Rappaport. Now, I'm going to throw this up on the screen. Ian Rappaport joined senior Jets reporter Eric Allen at Radio Row at the Super Bowl. Ian Rappaport called Nathaniel Hackett, quote, definitely one of the more coveted coordinators out there, end quote, this offseason. He also openly questioned to the gods who else was better. And here's the interesting thing. So, again, some of you guys like Nathaniel Hackett, some of you don't. I really wanted Nathaniel Hackett. I kind of liked the history of where he's been, the running game in Jacksonville, and things of that nature. But that's neither here nor there. But the point is that for people who don't know, NFL head coaching contracts are fully guaranteed, which means no matter what happens, you get hit by a bus, anything happens, you're getting that money. Now, Nathaniel Hackett, when he joined the Denver Broncos, signed a 4-year contract. So again, he only made it part of the first way through. So he still has 3 more years of fully guaranteed money. In other words, he could go to the Bahamas for the next 3 years and get paid to go on vacation. Like, he is set. But he decided not to do that. And as Ian Rappaport says in the interview, he's coaching the Jets for free because he was going to make that money anyway. Now, insert Brian Windhorst meme. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Why would Nathaniel Hackett do that? Why would he decide to coach the Jets, who have no quarterback to speak of? Why would he say, no, I'm not going to the Bahamas. I'm going to coach with the Jets? Does he just have a love for the game? Maybe. Or maybe he has an inside knowledge on who the Jets want at quarterback, or perhaps an inside knowledge on who the Jets will get at quarterback. Because, of course, they interviewed the entire wazoo of the NFL. And in those meetings, while Robert Sauer says no quarterback names were discussed. Okay, Robert, eye roll. Of course, you discuss quarterback names in your interviews with offensive coordinators where they would have say in your next quarterback. Perhaps in that conversation, they say, I don't know at this point. We're just kind of speculating now, but we're going to go get Aaron Rodgers. And Nathaniel Hackett's like, well, I could go to the Bahamas, but Aaron Rodgers again? Sign me up. Or Lamar Jackson, or whatever the name is. If they all kind of talk and say, because that's what Zach Rosenblatt told me on my podcast a few weeks ago. Again, he gets the feeling that the Jets are going to get a big fish at quarterback because why else would Nathaniel Hackett essentially, quote unquote, coach the Jets for free? Offset language. So he coaches them for free. Would have gotten the money anyway, as Ian Rappaport said. Why would he come to the Jets? Why wouldn't you just collect paychecks? The only way you would is because you want to win a championship. And how do you win a championship? With a quarterback. And how do you have a quarterback if you don't have a quarterback? By going to get one. And who could that be? Is that Aaron Rodgers? Lamar Jackson? Who is that name? And that name has to be big enough that Nathaniel Hackett would bypass vacation with his family to be with the Jets. Something to think about. Something to think about. Put that in the back of the brain when the Jets land their big fish. But the massive news is twofold. First off, Aaron Rodgers is going on that darkness retreat at the beginning of this week. On Monday, tomorrow, as of recording this. Again, we're recording this on February 12th, Super Bowl Sunday. Again, happy Super Bowl Sunday, everybody, to our audience. But this 4-day retreat is going to start on February 13th, which means on Friday, Aaron Rodgers will emerge from this cave, allegedly, supposedly. And when he emerges, he's supposed to have clarity on his future. So again, we should know the Aaron Rodgers decision at the end of this upcoming week or early next week at the latest. Which also means that Derek Carr thing will be sandwiched kind of in between there. He'll learn. Wow, that's kind of interesting. Aaron Rodgers will learn the Derek Carr cut or trade after he emerges from the cave. Hell, he could have a new team by then. Who knows? But finally, some clarity. Finally, a conclusion to this story is coming sooner rather than later. And hopefully that includes the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers. Make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe down below. You guys can check out all of this week's buzzy rumors and stories with the Lamar Jackson thing and so many others. We got more coming up. Guys, make sure you check it out. Like I said, like the video, hit subscribe. Also, check out the trade proposal down below. Let us know if that's something you'd be willing to dabble in, baby. Paul Eston Jr., Boy Green here, and we'll be back soon here right on the channel. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all the support. We always appreciate it. See ya.